This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization has published its first annual report entitled Workers' Welfare Report 2015, highlighting labour rights in the country. The report focuses on measures to ensure that all workers who come to the UAE are recruited and employed equitably, that they are safe in their place of work and free to advance professionally and personally. According to ministry officials, the report is part of a drive to increase transparency about labour issues, improve data reporting and ensure that discussion about transnational labour mobility and economic development is frank and fair. His Excellency Sakar Ghabash, the Minister of Human Resources and Emiratization, was quoted in the report as saying that the ministry is committed to ensuring that the workforce is protected and its dynamism is harnessed for the good of all. He added that it has launched a series of initiatives and resolutions to promote workers' welfare in the country, most notably standardizing labour contracts in order to promote clarity and transparency for workers and employers. The minister further elaborated that the ministry launched new laws that enable workers to move freely between employers, as well as evaluating and reviewing every aspect of working in the Emirates, from recruitment to housing, and making significant reforms designed to ensure all workers are treated respectfully at all times and able to report instances of maltreatment easily. In the report, the minister said that the ministry has appointed 63 legal professionals to help resolve labour disputes and trained 100 members of staff to facilitate the process of dispute resolution. It has also implemented a new dynamic smart inspection system to enable the inspectors to focus their efforts on higher risk business establishments. A new report by Alpen Capital has revealed that the GCC region faces a shortage of teachers and an over-dependence on expats, as student population is expected to reach 15 million people by 2020. According to the report, the number of students in the region is set to increase from an estimated 12.6 million in 2015, as an expanding base of school and college-age population is likely to drive the growth. The report said demand for schools in the GCC region is likely to increase at a rate of 3% from an estimated 43,903 in 2015 to 50,978 in 2020. This signifies the recruitment of more than 7,000 schools in the next 5 years, most of which are anticipated in Saudi Arabia. As a result, the report identified that more than 500 educational projects, collectively worth about $50 billion, are under various stages of development across the member nations. Alpen warned that the shortage of teachers in the region is the second highest in the world due to an overall shortage of teachers globally, coupled with a low pool of nationals inclined towards pursuing teaching as a profession in the GCC. The report said profitability of the education providers is under pressure due to an ensuing rise in salaries, which are a major component of the operation costs, while the dependence on expatriates who are transient in nature is further challenging availability. Road safety experts have called on the public to refrain from using mobile phones even while waiting at traffic lights due to the drop in concentration levels. Colonel Saif Al-Mazroui, the director of Dubai Traffic Police, was quoted in local reports as saying that it is an offence even if a person was using the mobile phone while stopped at a traffic light. However, no fines have been issued, with plans to penalise motorists by January next year. The penalty for using a mobile phone while driving includes a 200 dirham fine as well as 4 black points on the driver's licence. Representatives from the International Road Federation added that using a phone at red lights can result in accidents when drivers fail to realise that vehicles in front have not moved despite the lights turning green. Dubai Police recorded 49,643 cases last year of people using their mobile phones while driving, an increase from 45,499 in 2014. More than 100,000 serious traffic offences were recorded in Abu Dhabi during the first quarter of the year. 18% of these were for unfastened seatbelts, 10% for phone use, and 8% for faulty tyres, the Abu Dhabi Traffic Police Directorate said. The Federal Traffic Council had also recommended that the penalties should be increased to 1,000 dirhams, 12 black points and vehicle confiscation for a period of 30 days. The Health Authority Abu Dhabi has revealed that 40% of total dental health expenditure is due to gum disease and tooth decays, adding that these are completely avoidable if people take simple preventative measures. According to the authority's 2015 oral health statistics, 28.7% of nationals and 19.3% of residents in the Emirates suffer from gum diseases, while 41.2% of nationals and 35.9% of residents suffer from tooth decay. The authority has urged the public to maintain their oral health and recommended them to brush their teeth twice a day for 2 minutes, floss once a day and visit the dentist once a year at least. Additionally, they should also ensure a healthy diet, avoid soft drinks and meals with high amounts of sugar, and refrain from smoking. According to Health Authority statistics, tooth decay rate is higher in children with 47.9% compared to 35.4% in adults, while gum diseases are higher in adults with 26.9% compared to 24% in children. While stressing on early prevention, the authority plans to organize free dental checkups in shopping malls and schools during the next 3 months. The General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs has announced plans to improve security at the Dubai airports by implementing smart security measures that use advanced passenger information system. The GDRFA has revealed that they will implement the smart security systems, which include the new iris scan technology, across 99% of its counters at Dubai airports. Such a move is expected to speed up the passport control process and introduce next-generation smart gates to minimize waiting times. The system takes on average 2 seconds to complete an eye scan of passengers as they pass through security and is expected to ease the procedure for both travelers and immigration officers. According to the GDRFA, the system cross-references travelers on a unified database which captures the passenger data through passports, online booking and reservation system. And finally, in the bulletin, one of the world's largest and rarest rough diamonds to have ever been discovered has been unveiled today at the Al Mas Tower in Dubai. During a press conference, it was announced by the executive chairman of DMCC and the chair of the Kimberley process, Ahmed bin Sulayem, that the Switzerland-based luxury jeweler Grisogono has acquired the rights to market one of the world's largest rough diamonds, and they are hopeful that this will further cement Dubai's role as a leading diamond trading hub globally. It was revealed that the diamond showcased today is the 29th largest top-quality rough diamond ever discovered in the world and the largest ever found in Angola. While stating that the acquisition of the diamond marks a historical moment for their luxury jewelry business, officials representing the company revealed that their overall pursuit to procure, identify and acquire the rarest stones in the world took them to the best sources of diamonds in the world, including many places such as Botswana, Congo and Angola. Officials stated that their aim is to maximize the size and purity of the end stone, while also giving life to some of the most beautiful jewelry pieces ever created, including a possibility of carving a 150 to 160 carat megastone out of the existing 404 carat diamond.
Absolutely is one of probably quality-wise one of the best quality since a long time. And as I said before during the conference, I'm going to be in charge to make a design, a proper design to enhance, which doesn't really need it, but it's never too much. And then is our first step in the rough business. So we just we just started today, and I think we will have a few years to go having fun playing with rough. We are not aiming somebody from the Middle East or Europe or the States, or will be there for the first clients who will come.
If you look at the stores where they've just opened the retail, the Grisogono opened in Bond Street, they've opened in Geneva, in France, These are key areas. I believe they're also focusing on, they must be opening also in New York, but they cannot ignore Dubai. And the company that provides them with the stone is also a DMCC company that's set up here and operating from Al Mas Tower. And we've previously unveiled diamonds as well, large record-breaking diamonds as well from Lesotho and other areas. So it's not an unusual step for a retailer to come here and showcase it in the tower. Plus, they are going to also be, they already have clients that they know that are looking to buy this diamond or invest in that. And being in the building makes it easier for them to follow up with these meetings. The market is literally in the tallest diamond tower in the world.